Have you ever looked around your home and felt like things are quietly closing in? Stuff that once had meaning now just gathers dust in corners. As the years pass, it's easy for clutter to sneak in. Old furniture that no longer fits your life, stacks of forgotten papers, and sentimental pieces you never touch but can't seem to release. Here's the truth. Before you turn 70, there are certain items you need to let go of, not to erase your past, but to make space for the life you want now. This isn't just about cleaning, it's about freedom. It's about peace of mind and creating a home that feels open, safe, and soothing to live in. Today, we'll walk through 6 types of items that may be quietly weighing you down. Each one has a reason to stay, but a much bigger reason to go. And as you listen, you'll begin to see, decluttering isn't about losing, it's about gaining clarity, lightness, and room to breathe. Let's begin. 1. Worn out and unused furniture. Let's start with something big. Literally. Old, bulky furniture might seem harmless, but it's often the biggest source of stress you don't even notice. A recliner no one sits in, a table that's too large for your space, a dresser with drawers that stick every time. They take up space, make cleaning harder, and even increase the risk of tripping as you move through your home. Frank, 75, had lived in the same house for decades. Over the years, he collected pieces, some inherited, some gifted, some never used. It wasn't until his daughter pointed out he had 5 chairs in his living room, but only used 2 that it clicked. He started letting go. The chair with the broken leg? Gone. The oversized coffee table? Donated. And something shifted. His home felt brighter, easier, lighter, because that's what unused furniture does. It slowly weighs down your space and your spirit. You don't need a house full of chairs to feel at home. You just need space that reflects your life now. So ask yourself, when was the last time I truly used this piece? If you can't remember, it may be time to let it go. 2. Clothes you never wear closets are tricky. They hold more than just clothes. They hold memories, identities, and sometimes guilt. That blazer you wore to a wedding 20 years ago. Those jeans that haven't fit in a decade. Shoes that hurt your feet but you keep anyway. Linda, 73, had a closet packed wall to wall. But when she was honest, she only wore the same few outfits over and over again. So one day, she pulled everything out. She made 3 piles. Clothes she loved and wore regularly, clothes that didn't fit or weren't comfortable, and items she was keeping just in case. That last pile? The hardest. But as she let go of the old and unused, she felt something new. Relief, clarity, freedom. Because decluttering clothes isn't about losing your past, it's about honoring who you are now. When your wardrobe reflects your life today, mornings are easier, decisions are simpler, and your closet feels like it's working for you, not against you. And remember, those clothes you never wear, someone else might need them. So if you're standing in front of a crowded closet, ask yourself, do I wear this? Does it fit my life now? If not, set it free. 3. Expired medications and old toiletries. Take a moment, open your bathroom cabinet. What do you see? Half-used bottles? Old prescriptions from years ago? Skincare products you tried once and never touched again? You're not alone. These things build up quietly, and over time, they don't just clutter your space. They become a silent risk. Medications expire for a reason. Some lose their strength. Others can become dangerous, yet many people keep them just in case. But here's the truth. If you need that medicine again, you should be talking to your doctor, not reaching for an old, forgotten bottle. And toiletries? They have expiration dates, too. That lotion from 5 years ago? That sunscreen you can't remember buying? They can irritate your skin or even cause infections. Robert, 76, kept a tidy home, but his medicine cabinet? A mess of forgotten products. When he finally cleaned it out, he realized he was holding on to dozens of expired items, things that no longer helped and might even harm. Once he cleared the clutter, his morning routine became easier, faster, safer. That's the power of letting go. So take a moment. Check your medicine shelf. Look through your drawers. If it's expired, toss it. If you haven't used it in over a year, you probably never will. Keep only what's fresh, useful, and safe, because peace of mind starts with the small things. 4. Old papers, documents, and unused mail. Paper clutter is sneaky. It hides in drawers, piles up on counters, and fills folders you haven't touched in years. Old bills, receipts, instruction manuals for things you don't even own anymore. And yet, we hold on to them, just in case. But here's the truth. Most of these papers no longer serve any purpose, and they're doing more harm than good. Barbara, 74, had a filing cabinet packed with documents, some going back to the 1980s, receipts, expired warranties, tax returns from decades ago. One day, while searching for an insurance form, she realized she couldn't find anything. The clutter had taken over, so she made a change. She sorted through everything, kept only what truly mattered, and let the rest go. The result? She cut her paperwork in half and felt a huge sense of relief. That's what most people don't realize. Clutter isn't just physical, it's mental. And when you let go of old paper, you free up space in your mind, your home, and your life. With digital records now available for most things, you don't need to keep everything. Start small. Recycle outdated manuals. Shred old bank statements and expired contracts. Keep only the essential legal, financial, and medical files. As for mail, don't let it pile up. Toss the junk. Pay bills promptly. Cancel subscriptions you no longer read. The goal is clarity, not chaos. When you walk into your home, your counters shouldn't be covered in unopened envelopes. Your drawers shouldn't feel like archives, because your home is meant for living, not storing paper. 5. Kitchen items you never use. The kitchen is the heart of the home, but for many people it's also the most cluttered room. Cabinets packed with gadgets, drawers stuffed with utensils, pots and pans gathering dust. Before you turn 70, it's time to take a closer look at what you actually use and what's just taking up space. Maybe it's the blender you bought years ago but never used, the extra set of dishes waiting for a special occasion that never comes, or the drawer full of plastic lids with no matching containers. All of it adds up, and none of it makes your life easier. George, 77, had lived in his home for decades. His kitchen had become a maze, toasters, food processors, and shelves overflowing. One morning, while digging for a frying pan, he knocked over a stack of baking sheets. That was the final straw. He decided to do something about it. He went through each drawer, each shelf, each cabinet, and he asked one simple question: do I actually use this? If the answer was no, it went. Duplicates, gone. Unused gadgets, donated. Expired pantry items, tossed. By the time he was done, his kitchen felt brand new, lighter, simpler, easier to navigate. That's the power of letting go. You don't need a cluttered kitchen to cook a good meal. You just need the essentials: the things you actually reach for and enjoy using. So look around. Open your drawers, check your shelves, and ask yourself, when was the last time I used this? If it's been years, if it's collecting dust, if it's only there just in case, it's time to let it go. Because a clear kitchen isn't just easier to clean, it makes life feel better too. 6. Sentimental items that no longer serve you. Some of the hardest things to declutter are the ones that tug at your heart. Old letters, gifts from loved ones, souvenirs from trips long past, boxes filled with memories. They hold meaning, they tell stories, and that's exactly why letting go feels so difficult. But before you turn 70, it's important to ask yourself a quiet but powerful question. Are these items still bringing me joy? Or are they just taking up space? Many people hold on to sentimental items out of guilt. A gift from someone who's passed away, a birthday card from 30 years ago, keepsakes from children or grandchildren. They remind us of moments we don't want to lose. But memories don't live in boxes, they live in you. Helen, 79, had a lifetime of memories packed into storage. Letters, souvenirs, keepsakes from every chapter of her life. When she moved to a smaller home, she realized she couldn't take everything with her. At first, the thought of letting go was overwhelming. It felt like erasing her past. But then, she made a shift. She chose just a few items that truly mattered. Her wedding album, a handful of letters, a small collection of keepsakes that made her smile. Everything else, she released. Some she donated, some she photographed. The rest, she gently let go. And what surprised her most? The feeling of peace that followed. That's what most people don't realize. Decluttering sentimental items doesn't mean forgetting the past. It means choosing to live fully in the present. You don't need to keep every letter, every souvenir, every object. Keep the ones that truly mean something and let go of the rest. Because at this stage in life, the most valuable things aren't the ones collecting dust. They're the ones that bring you peace, clarity, and joy every single day. Final thoughts. As we come to the end of this video, take a quiet moment to reflect. We've talked about 6 types of clutter, the kind that slowly builds up and quietly weighs down your life. Old furniture that no longer serves you, clothes you never wear, expired medications and unused toiletries, stacks of outdated papers, kitchen tools collecting dust, and sentimental objects that have outlived their purpose. Decluttering before you turn 70 isn't about loss. It's about choosing freedom. It's about making your home a place that supports who you are now, not just who you used to be. Every item you let go of is a step toward a lighter, easier, more peaceful life. So what stood out most to you? Which of these items do you see in your own home? Maybe you've already started letting go. Maybe this video gave you a new way to think about clutter. Either way, you're not just clearing space. You're reclaiming control. You're creating room for clarity, energy, and joy. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts mean a lot to us, and reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating content that informs, inspires, and makes a difference. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.